Hi everyone, good morning, welcome back. Thursday today. You're looking at the pound versus the Australian dollar. We wanted to come back and give you a bit of an update on the situation right now. Take a look, guys, what's starting to appear here when you look at the weekly chart, and we find that to be very interesting. Take a look at that spike, right? You can see that shadow. So price which was already trading above 79.19 during this week, now starting to come off, and we're starting to see it base itself below that key level. And we basically prepared for this scenario, right? Because we actually got involved with a short position, and for us that's definitely good news. We expect the downside reversal to start and build up the pace here, right? Because right now the only thing we can relate here is to yesterday. Take a look. Yesterday was kind of the first time within the last probably 3 days that price came back, crossing back below both the 79.19, which is a big key level, and the smaller one at 79.01. Both of them were broken yesterday. Now price seems to be pushing back on that move yesterday. Not sure whether it's going to be successful or not. I'm going to go with not. I think we're probably going to have a bit of a spike here on the upside, but eventually price will come back on the downside just to complete at least a move from the upper section here, guys. Now I'm talking about that purple system, right? From the upper section back to the lower section, because obviously we seem to have a sideways movement that is running in a relatively tight range here. The pound Aussie usually is very volatile, right? But if you take a look here, ever since the middle of July, this is the formation we've been looking at. So from a short-term cycle, we expect to move easy to 77.14 and probably even a little bit deeper than that. Later on, as I've shown you at the beginning, this is the big picture, and the potential looking at the medium to long-term cycle has to be a move which will just continue the current trend, the current downside trend, just complete that move when price will hit that, not only the lower section again, but also I will say the previous major low. Because what we have here, guys, is the megaphone formation, right? Where price is just taking previous highs and previous lows very consistently. So we're gonna go here with the same, with this prediction, basically, right? With this bearish conviction, both short-term and long-term. So, guys, we're still here. It should be very interesting to follow up on the next day or two to see how things are going to play out with this resistance level at 79.01 and 79.19 right now. There's a battle that's going on. Anyway, we'll definitely come back to follow up on this one. That's about that for the pound versus the Aussie. We'll see you in the next video.